shot! Dishes off to Jones, kicks it out to Aaron Hart, 4 seconds. Oh my goodness! He makes the three.
Are you kidding me, Aaron Martin?
Welcome inside the Tyson Event Center Gateway Arena in Sioux City, Iowa for a special web edition of Wildcat Week. I am Tim Decker. The Indiana Wesleyan Lady Wildcats opened up defense of their national title run with an impressive 79-50 win over the Oklahoma Wesleyan Lady Eagles in first round action here in Sioux City. Our own Kristen Stipkovich takes a look at the game.
The Indiana Wesleyan Lady Wildcats started with an impressive 79-50 win over the Oklahoma Wesleyan Lady Eagles. The offense came out of the gates red hot, and senior Taylor Goshert credits the quick start to IWU being ready to play.
We watched a lot of game film, and Coach watched a lot of game film, and he told us it was a very winnable game. And, you know, when he tells you something like that, you buy in. So he just told us the main goal is to take away the three-point line. We did that. And then the other thing is to take away the offensive boards. We struggled with that, but we got back in it, and we hit our shots at the other end, so that kind of took away from that aspect of it, so it was good.
Sophomore Carly Cottrell says taking on a new starting role in place of Tennille Krebs got her adrenaline going to start the game.
I was pretty nervous during the national anthem. Trina turned around, she goes, "Why are you breathing so hard?" And I was like, just give me a second, I need to get my nerves out. And I mean, I've played in big games, but nothing like this. Like, this is huge. It's nationals, one and done, and like some people on our team, they're done for good. Like, they're done with basketball. So you want to keep them on the floor as long as you can.
As the halftime buzzer sounded, IWU held a 43-24 advantage, a lead at which they kept until the end. Head coach Steve Brooks says this lead gave every player a chance on the court.
I like it when we have a chance to do that, especially because I know how hard everybody on this team has prepared to get to this moment. You know, we work really, really hard all year round, and this is the payoff. And to be able to play everybody is a nice thing.
IWU wins the game, going away 79-50. Indiana Wesleyan moves on to play Hastings College at 8 p.m. Friday evening in the second round of the NAIA tournament action. For Wildcat Central, I'm Kristen Stipkovich.
And now we're joined by head coach of the IWU Lady Wildcats, Steve Brooks, after an impressive 79-50 win over the Oklahoma Wesleyan Lady Eagles. Coach, it was clear from the beginning that your team was coming out with a focus to dominate the game tonight.
Well, I don't know about dominate, but we definitely we had a focus. I mean, our kids came into this game. There's been a lot of talk. Everybody keeps asking, you know, you had a bad year, but you're here. How do you feel? And 26-7, if that's a bad year, then, but I guess people have higher expectations, and, you know, our kids are excited to be here. Anytime we get here, it's a blessing, and, you know, they want to do well, and tonight we stepped up, and right from the start, like you said, we played hard. So
Oklahoma Wesleyan is a team known for its three-point shooting. The defense really, not only did you have a great start offensively, but the defense really zoned in on them on the three-point attempts.
Yeah, it was one of our goals to take the three-point line away from them, and thought our kids did that for the most part.
Well, we're going to take a look now at some of the highlights here of this one, and like we mentioned, it was clear from the outset that IWU had came out with a great focus. There you see a steal. Just the defense really sparked the offense for IWU here today.
Yeah, I thought we had really good intensity there. Carly nails a three. That was big for us with Krebs out with a concussion again. Carly gave us really important minutes and really enabled us to get off to a good start.
Yeah, the ball movement was key there. You saw a three there by Taylor Goshert, and then here the drive and kick to Carly, hitting another three, like you mentioned, in for the injured Tennille Krebs, big stepping up for her.
Right, and hopefully we can have this happen again. There she nails another three. You know, I kept thinking at some point they're going to realize she can shoot it, but you know, I thought our kids did a nice job moving the ball, like you said, reversing the ball, and it gave us a chance to have the kind of offensive production that we needed and wanted.
Erica Isham there on the inside as well. The post play of Val Sohaski and Erica Isham also had big moments tonight. And it was just one of those true entire team efforts, it seemed like, offensive, defensive, inside out, all the way around.
Yeah, when we get ball reversals and we play from the inside out, we're just that much better. And we were able to do that. Here, you know, we gave up a three off of penetration, but it was still a pretty good effort. Here, Val does a nice job and then kicks it out. Trina makes a 15-footer. We just had a good flow to us. on offense, and it enabled us to have the kind of offensive night that we had. We put 79 points on the board. It's really good for us. There, Emma hit a good shot. It's when we compete like we did tonight, we're going to be hard to play against, but we got to be able to be consistent with it.
And it was clear that tonight you never really took the foot off the pedal, even though there you see a near turnover by Katrina. It just seemed like Oklahoma Wesleyan could never really put a run together tonight.
No, they couldn't, and that was big because they're a very explosive offensive team. And the three-point, we never let them get going on the three-point line, and that, I think, really kind of hurt them a little bit.
So really great play tonight by Taylor. Gosh, I haven't even mentioned her yet. 15 of 18 from the foul line. Her attacking mentality, I think, also led this team very well tonight.
Yes, I mean, she went to the boards. She drove it hard to the basket and, got to the free throw line. She'd have made one. I mean, we didn't know it till, I had already taken her out and I wasn't going to put her back in. But she was one free throw away from breaking the record for most made free throws in a game out here at the tournament. But the bottom line, Taylor is like all the kids that we've had, and she's more concerned with winning than she is with breaking the record there. Nice play for Chelsea coming in and finishing at the rim. There's Taylor posting, and then we get a drive out of this. Katrina comes in there and spins and makes a nice move and score.
Yeah, it was clear that both first team, second team playing well. You mentioned Chelsea Winter, Carly Cottrell filling in for Krebs. There we see inside getting an offensive rebound by a bench player. It was just everybody really stepped up tonight.
Yeah, and it's really good when we can get everybody in a game because our kids work so hard, and this is the payoff. You get to play on this floor in this environment. It was really a fun night for us as a coaching staff to be able to get everybody in the game.
So you win 79-50 over Oklahoma Wesleyan tonight. Now you move on, you get the day off tomorrow. What's the mindset, what's the game plan going through the day off tomorrow as you get started and look to Friday?
Get ready for Friday. We'll get started with that when we get back to the hotel as coaches, and then we'll practice tomorrow and get ready. We'll also spend some time at the elementary school tomorrow. We have an elementary school that through the years we've gone to every year that we've been out here, and we'll go and do some skits and go into the classroom and read to the kids. And we'll do that tomorrow. Try to keep them off their feet as much as possible, sure. But have a practice to get ready to try to take on a very, very, very good Hastings team.
Well, speaking of Hastings, early quick scouting report on them. What are some things we should look for out of them?
Well, they're very talented. They got a 6'4" post that poses a major problem. She's not just 6'4", she's a big, strong 6'4". And then they've got some really potent guards, kids that are always around the ball. Number 24, and her name escapes me right now, is incredibly skilled offensive player. She can drive it at you, she can shoot the three. So we got our hands full, but we'll try to figure out a way to slow them down.
Well, one thing we've learned with this IW team is that they are willing to match any challenge that has stepped up to them this season. So, Coach, thank you for joining us. We look forward to tomorrow hanging out with the kids and then Friday here in the second round.
Thank you.
Yeah. So for Wildcat Central, I'm Tim Decker. You're speaking with Coach Steve Brooks, going over first round action against Oklahoma Wesleyan. Next, the IW Lady Wildcats move on to second round action against Hastings College out of Nebraska. We heard Coach Steve Brooks talk about that. Should be a good matchup. You can see it right here on WIW TV starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time, right here on WIW TV. Second round coverage against Hastings College here in Sioux City, Iowa in the Tyson Events Center. Remember, as always, you can check WildcatCentral.tv for all your IW basketball coverage, both on the ladies and men's side, with the action going on over in Branson as well as here in Sioux City. That's WildcatCentral.tv. Check it early, check it often. All kinds of updates, blogs, videos, pictures, you name it, it's on there. WildcatCentral.tv. Well, that'll do it for us here on a special web edition of Wildcat Week. Remember, more second round action coming up on Friday, so keep it right here on WIW TV for a special web edition of Wildcat Week. I'm Tim Decker.